Hello friends, welcome to Tori Talks TV. This is our review of Game of Thrones Season 3, Episode 5, entitled Kiss by Fire. That was obnoxious. Alright, Dr. S, let's talk about the Hound.
The Hound win his trial by combat.
He sure did.
Yes. So the person he defeated gets brought back to life by the Lord of Light.
That Lord of Light.
The Lord of Light apparently has powers.
Who would have thought?
So this person has been brought back to life 6 times, and he tells Arya that every single time he comes back, he is less than.
Right.
It's a bit less.
Right.
And Arya, she's like, can you bring my daddy back? He's like, yeah, that's not how this works. I know. He's like,
that's so sad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh
I know.
my gosh. That Lord of Light, though, you know, like, because, you know, you see Melisandre making a big deal about it, and then, like, it actually does something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe she's not as crazy as we thought.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I know. It's hard to admit. Okay, so let's go back to one of my favorite love stories of all time. Jon and Ygritte.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been, like, flirting all along, and they've been so cute together, and then somehow they end up in this cave.
In the hot tubs.
She, like, basically steals a sword and, like, makes him chase her into the cave. Yeah, the hot tubs.
It's like the hot springs of the north.
Exactly. So they're there, and basically they get it on. Yeah, good for them. Mm-hmm. It's really interesting in this scene, though, because, like, all along, Jon, you don't see him smile. You don't see him really get much. You know what I mean? He's like Jon Snow, so he's the bastard child of Eddard Stark, and then Catelyn's very, like, cruel to him, and then he has to join the Night's Watch, you know what I mean? So it's like, he doesn't really have much going on. And then he finally meets this girl, and he gets to, like, you know, get intimate with her. So I was really happy for him. Yeah. It was super exciting.
It's a really cute scene.
Yeah, it is really sweet between the two of them.
Yeah.
And Ygritte, who's, like, so, like, harsh and, like, you know.
I love how she's like, that thing you did with your mouth. And he's like, oh, I don't know. I just wanted to kiss you there.
Yeah, I guess you do know something, Jon Snow. Huh. Interesting. So I love that scene because of the two of them together are so cute. Yeah. So then our favorite Kingslayer is brought to the Boltons. Mm-hmm. So Jaime is like that hand is off. So it's festering. Like it's not doing well. But you know, he's trying to be like tough. So he's like, I'm not going to take milk of the poppy. Because he's, that guy's like, I have to, like, amputate your whole arm. He's like, you're not going to take my whole arm.
I feel like Jaime is just like, he feels so bad over the things that he does that he kind of wants to feel the pain. Like, to, like, pay for his sins. Yeah, that's kind of, like, the sense that I got from that.
I thought he was just trying to be a tough guy.
No, I think he's just like, I deserve the pain for what I've done.
I had this coming, apparently. Yeah. Yes. So then, we move on. Yes. So, Lord Karstark, he kills the young Lannister boys. As like vengeance for Jaime killing his son. Yes. Yeah, so Robb makes the decision, the executive decision, to sentence him to death despite the advice. Yes. Right? So knowing that he will lose Karstark's support.
Yes. And so he's going to lose these people who are supporting him.
Right.
And then he'll have no choice but to turn to the Freys for help. So Robb makes the decision, and I get it, because he's just like, well, we shouldn't have killed these boys. It wasn't their fault that Jaime killed your son.
Right. They're innocent victims.
Yes, but then, you know, it's kind of like the events that lead to the next event. Well, then Jon has no choice but to turn to the Freys for help.
Robb, Robb is... No, Yeah, so exactly. So that's kind of like what, you know, he's like, well, I have to at this point, right? So then we see Stannis, and he is basically admits to his wife, Selyse, that he was intimate with Melisandre. And I thought she was going to be mad.
It was the weirdest scene. Yeah, because, I mean, I don't know what to feel about Stannis and Selyse, because we see, like, you know, they have a daughter, but all of the boys that they've had are stillborn, and in the room where he's telling his wife that he had relations with Melisandre, we see all the stillborn babies in these, like, jars.
Like, with formaldehyde? Like,
why
they're preserving
are you keeping them?
That was really strange.
Wasn't it a strange scene?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
She's a little out of her mind.
And Stannis wants to go see his daughter, but his wife is like, no, why do you want to waste your time with her? Like, she's, you know, a daughter.
Right, I know.
Yeah, it was just a strange
scene.
And, you know, and at this point, Sir Davos is, like, in the dungeon, And then Sherry, who is the daughter, is like teaching him how to read.
That's
so they have
cute.
a really special relationship. So yeah,
really cute, cute bond. Yeah. So then let's check in with Brienne and Jaime. Who are, just hanging out in a bath together. I don't think she was really happy about that, but at this point it's like whatever, who cares? So Jaime's basically telling her about the day of reckoning, the day that he killed the Mad King and was given the nickname the Kingslayer. So it was actually like super sad because you think Kingslayer and like it's some kind of like badge of honor, or like it's like something for him to be proud of, but I don't really think he wanted that because what happened was the king, the Mad King, he was basically saying like burn everybody in the city, burn them all, like
500,000 people would have died.
Right.
If Jaime hadn't killed him.
So Jaime is actually the hero in all of this. So
but he never told anybody that story.
Yeah. And when he's revealing that to Brienne, and Brienne's just like, are you serious? Like, I didn't realize this about you. But like he seemed very hurt by it, or just like very like moved by it. It affected him. It still affects him to this day. Like he's like, I didn't really want that nickname, but I got it because of this reason. So another reason to, like Jaime Lannister, I guess. Guess we're supposed to. So then we go to Tywin, Cersei, and Tyrion, and they're discussing the plan to marry Sansa and Loras. Cool. But Tywin will not hand the heir of Winterfell to the Tyrells. Yes. So he tells them Tyrion will marry Sansa. Strange turn of events. Plot twist. So he does that basically, it's like for the sake of the title. Right. So Cersei is like so smug.
She's like, yeah.
Until Tywin tells Cersei that now she must marry Loras.
She's like, what?
Just to get Highgarden. Yeah. But she's like, wait, what? Okay. I don't know why I was involved in this. And she's like, no.
Yeah.
No. Will not do it. So basically, Tywin tells those two, because we have Tyrion and we have Cersei, that like he's basically disgusted with those two. So I guess Jaime's the golden child. Unfortunately. So yeah. And then Tyrion and Cersei's reactions are
their
just
faces. Like, I know.
Come on, Dad. Give us more credit.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's where we leave this episode. So thank you so much for joining us. Please join us for our next episode review, episode 6, season 3, Game of Thrones. See you there.